Hi everyone, I'm Todd Roberts, CEO and co-founder of ATDev. I like to start with this explosive picture of my co-founder Owen because our journey really started with Owen. As a person with a mobility impairment, Owen has struggled with access to quality physical therapy for his entire life. The problem became so pervasive that he pitched it to an engineering class I was taking with my other co-founder, and together we came up with a robotic solution that worked for Owen. As we began to commercialize the technology, we realized that this was a massive problem for all types of patients and the entire healthcare ecosystem. Nowhere is this a larger issue than within orthopedics today, where payers are spending as much as $4 billion on procedures such as total knee replacements just in the rehabilitation segment. And in order to cut costs, they're pushing providers into new reimbursement styles such as value-based care, where on average, providers in the total knee replacement space are losing as much as $500 per patient. And at the same time, patients are struggling with at-home exercise compliance, and 26% of US adults have difficulty accessing care. The solution that we're developing is a telehealth-enabled exoskeleton in order to reduce costs of quality physical therapy by 43% while increasing patient exercise compliance and ultimately improving outcomes. Our exoskeleton is called Rehab Robo. We have a biomimetic knee brace that is attached to a motor and batteries via a series of mechanical cables so that we can apply both assistive and resistive forces to the patient as they go through their rehabilitation. At the same time, sensors in our device are collecting key clinical outcomes such as range of motion, strength, and function, and sharing that remotely back with the patient's care team. So we really see Rehab Robo as the first device that can support the entire rehabilitation pathway, from stretching to strengthening the patient, and critically as a wearable exoskeleton, helping patients get up and out of their chair and independent in their home sooner. We've begun clinical validation both with an in-lab study with healthy subjects and have just in the last month kicked off our first pilot with total knee replacement patients with our clinical partners at UC Health. In terms of our go-to-market strategy, 2021 was our kickoff year where we raised money primarily through federal grants. 2022, we were raising a $1 million round, of which we've raised slightly less than half in order to support our pilot, design for manufacturing, regulatory process, and non-provisional intellectual property. In 2023, we'll be raising $5 million to support a clinical trial and going to market in the most dense areas of value-based care, the Pacific and South Atlantic. We've assembled a wonderful team to accomplish this. The co-founders met at UC Berkeley, and additionally, we've added Ted Lutkus, an amazing robotics engineer from Northeastern, and we have a wonderful group of advisors spanning engineering, clinical, and business. Thank you so much for your time.